What is up, you guys, and welcome back to day 2 of this 7-day vlog series where I'm trying to go out to thrift stores and anywhere else I can to find cool and profitable items. Every single item that I find this week will be sold in a huge whatnot auction at the end of this series, and 100% of that money will be donated to a charity in Honduras called Mi Esperanza. If you want to learn the full story about Mi Esperanza, you can check the link in the description of this video, but short story is that they empower and equip women to break the chains of intergenerational poverty and allow them to change their families' lives. I would also go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, as well as the like button, because for every new subscriber we gain this week and for every like we get this week on these videos, I will be donating 1 penny to Mi Esperanza. Got this pretty cool Ninja Christmas sweater. Ninja's the gamer guy, size 3XL. Looks to be in great shape. I don't see any issues with this at all. This will be $4 or $5.75. I think I'll go ahead and grab that. It's probably worth maybe like 25 or so. Just found a blue Scooby-Doo plush. I've never seen a blue. It's 99 cents. I've never seen anything like that. I mean, we found a ton of Scooby-Doo plush in the past, but they've always been, you know, brown. This is really interesting. Again, we're going to be selling all these things on an app called Whatnot. It's a live auction selling platform, so you go live in video format and auction off things one at a time. If you guys haven't signed up for that yet, now is a great time to do so, because Whatnot has agreed to sponsor this series, and for every person that signs up for Whatnot and actually uses their $15 credit you get when you sign up and buy something on the app, they're going to give us $50 to go towards Mi Esperanza. We've got a really nice Comfort Colors 2XL hoodie here, blue. Doesn't have any issues, and I see a little piece of fuzz right there. We can sell this as is, probably worth like $10 or $15, but we can also embroider our Support Your Friends logo for the YouTube channel on that, and I imagine that'll probably go for at least like 30 bucks or so, and it's going to be $5.75 here, so that'll be a great item for our auction. Everything's blue. Why am I only buying blue things today? I don't really know a ton about women's clothing, so I'm probably not going to pick up a ton of that this week, but I am looking in the t-shirt section here. I just found this little Peanuts size medium. It's a women's t-shirt. You can tell by the sleeves. And that's cute. Kindness matters. No stains, no holes. It's only going to be $1.50, so I think this will be a really good auction item. So I was actually able to get all this stuff at this Goodwill today for only $12, so we're off to a really good start. I just pulled up to the next thrift store, but if you guys remember from yesterday's video, we bought 2 hats. One was stained and one was this UPS delivery driver hat. You cannot sell this online. People can buy them and impersonate delivery drivers, so we're going to try to find a UPS driver at some point this week and give this hat to him totally for free, because at least he'll be able to use it. And then the other hat we got, that Southern Tide hat, it had a couple stains on it. Got that cleaned last night and it came out looking super nice, so we're super excited to put that in the auction. But let's go ahead and head in here to this next thrift store, see what else we can find. Just found this Wherever Super Shooter. It's like a cookie automatic gun thing. It's only $2. I just opened it up off camera and everything was in there. It looks almost brand new. These actually sell really, really well around Christmas time. They can sell year round, but specifically around Thanksgiving, Christmas time, they really pick up, and I think they're usually worth like 40 bucks or so. So this is kind of a weird item to auction off, but it is profitable, so we're gonna buy it. So unfortunately, all I got in that thrift store was the Super Shooter, but it's still early in the day. We have plenty of other thrift stores to hit up. I actually just remembered that it's Wednesday and our flea market is open on Wednesdays. Usually if Haley and I go, we go early in the morning, like 7 a.m. and then by 8:30 we're pretty much done. It's currently 11:50 and I was passing the flea market and there's still a good number of cars here and vendors, so I'm gonna head to the flea market and see what we can find here. The bad part about the flea market is that generally nobody here takes cards, and I only have $11 in cash, so I'll either try to find something for 11 bucks, or if I find something really good, there is an ATM. They just charge you like $3 or so to use it. Hello. Excuse me. I just saw this. This is cool. It's like a big vampire tooth thing.
Well, it's for indoors. You put candy in there, it just makes it look cute. But what I used to do is I put it in my bushes.
Yeah.
And it looks like the bushes has a mouth.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What are you asking for it?
10?
10 bucks.
How about $8?
How about 6? $6? Okay. There you go.
Sorry, it's a little dirty. I should have washed it.
Oh, that's fine. It's a flea market.
Thank
You expect it. Thank you so much. That's cool. It's so weird coming out here and not seeing like every table filled up, because again, we usually come at like 7 o'clock in the morning when, like, even on Wednesdays every table's filled up, but it's kind of scarce out here today. A couple things though here and there. I found this corn thing. I don't know whose table this is. It's this little corn plush. I don't know, he's not branded anything, but he's so cute.
I'll take only $5.
Only $5?
Yes, Mr.
Hey,
Harry.
It's a good day for you. I've only got $5 left.
Yes,
How about that?
Mr. Harry.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I watch you all the time.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I like your
Never
hats.
go to sleep without watching.
You never go to. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. So I didn't have to go to the ATM. I didn't find anything that was expensive that I just absolutely had to have. We're probably going to come out Saturday on the flea market. That'll be like day 5 or something of the vlog. And we'll spend a ton of money then, I'm sure. But for today, I'm happy with our grabs for a total of $11. I'm actually going to take a quick lunch break. I want to get Chipotle for dinner tonight, so I don't want to eat anything too heavy for lunch. I've just come into Aldi, a little grocery store, super cheap. Let's see if we can get some little snacky poos. I'm not keto, but I have had these cookies before, and they're delicious for, you know, being keto. $3, and we get them. A viewer of the YouTube channel recently commented on the video and told me to try this iced coffee stock or stoke or something. $5.28, but it is pretty big. It is black, so I'm gonna have to add some cream to it because I don't like black coffee, but we'll try it out. I actually just realized that I still have other thrift stores to go to, and if I get this huge iced coffee, it's gonna go bad in the car, so I'm not gonna get it now, but I will get it later. This stuff is like Aldi brand LaCroix. Delicious if you like LaCroix. Horrid if you don't. Next up is this Salvation Army family store. They usually have some pretty good stuff, but it's not a very large store, and it's the middle of the day, so I don't know if there's gonna be anything left or not. I think they actually just put out new shoes, because usually these shoes are really picked over, and it looks like this is just chock full of them. You got these New Balance dad shoes. Those be in great shape. They're only $6.99. New Balance $9.28. I think I might get those. These Brooks also look pretty good as well. A little bit of cleaning needed up top, but the bottoms look to be in decent shape. I mean, some wear, but they're only $7, and they're like the kind of like Nike Fly Knits or something. So I think as long as these are no rips or anything up top, we'll go ahead and grab those. These Asics look pretty good too. These are the Solution Speed FF. Plenty of tread left on the bottom. These are $6.99. Don't see any issues with those. Grab those as well. So only shoes at the Salvation Army today, but certainly not bad. They were all really cheap and require very minimal effort to get cleaned up. And on eBay, these are, each one's probably worth between like 20 and 25 bucks plus shipping or so. So on the auction, they should do fairly well. The next stop for us today is going to be this Goodwill combo unit, retail side over here and bin side over here. We didn't go to the Goodwill bins this morning because today is half off day, and it just gets way too crazy for me. It's just not really worth it. It's still half price, but it's really picked over. So I'll still go over there in a minute and see if we can find anything, but I'm gonna head in the retail side first. There was a guy standing like right next to me over by the shoes, but I did find this pair of Hey Dudes. They look a little like misshapen on top. I might just need to clean them a little bit, but the bottoms are still in good condition. These retail for like 55 bucks, so there's not a ton of profit in them, but they are super comfortable and they sell really fast, between like $30 and $35. So I'm thinking we can probably get that for them at the auction. On this pretty cool Nike t-shirt. It's yellow, long sleeve. It's got a little Nike spell out on the sleeve. It does have a little tiny hole right there from like the clothing barb. Size 2XL. Cool colorway, like no stains or anything on the front. This will be, I think, $4.75. I think I'll go grab it. Good size, good pattern. Should be an easy seller. It actually only charged me $1.50 for the long sleeve t-shirt. Usually those are $4.75, so I'll count my blessings. Shoes $6.50, $1.50 for the t-shirt, $8 all in. Now we're gonna go to the bins and see if there's anything left after a whole morning of picking. I actually found something, but it's tricky. It's this set of dumbbells. These are York vintage 12-pound dumbbells. Each one is 12 pounds. This York, like 12-pound dumbbells themselves are not worth a ton of money, but York is like collectible and old, made in USA. And I think we could probably get like 40 bucks for these on eBay. They're kind of heavy, so I'm not 100% sure we'll be able to sell them in the Whatnot auction, but I may reach out to Whatnot and see if we can make an exception. I think they normally have like a, I don't know, like a 14-pound weight limit or something for a package, but we'll definitely see. This is definitely worth picking up. Let's check this out. There's one right there. It's two 12-pound weights, but they look a little different than ours. Ours look a little bit thicker, but those sold for $229.95 plus shipping. There's a single one right there, just one 12-pounder, sold for $48.99 plus shipping. And then right down here we have our exact ones, two 12-pound York dumbbells, $159.99 plus shipping. So we're definitely gonna get these. There's also two York plate weights down here, 10 pounds each. These are okay. They'd sell for like maybe like 40 bucks plus shipping, but they don't sell as fast as the dumbbells, and these would probably cost me about $10 here, about 50 cents per pound. So I'm probably gonna leave these, but maybe come back tomorrow and see if they're still here, because tomorrow they'll probably charge us like $2 for both of them. So we'll try that. That's the thing about half price day, is that everything is weighed no matter what it is. So stuff like this really small and heavy is more expensive on half price day than it is on regular price day. So that's kind of tough. But again, we'll come back tomorrow and see if we can grab those. So I've got some pretty good news. When I took the dumbbells up to the counter to pay for them, I told her that it was for a charity auction. They know us from YouTube. We come into this Goodwill and film like every single week. So she said she could sell me the 2 dumbbells for a total of $5. I was like, okay, that's awesome. What about these 2 other plate weights that I have? They're the same thing. So she sold all four weights and this toy for Moe's for $10.95. So you can't beat that, folks. These 2 are probably worth about $140 plus shipping, and these 2 are probably worth about $40 plus shipping, but both of them will be in the Whatnot auction. Next Goodwill. We actually just came here yesterday, so let's see if there's any new stuff. Unfortunately, they did not have anything I was interested in today. There was a couple like new things that I didn't see yesterday, but nothing that I think would do well. So I decided to come home for a little bit just to rest up. I might go to another thrift store later on, but I did stop off at the grocery store and grab some of this stock cold brew. Now I've already tried it. I was gonna get my reaction on camera, but I just was really just tired today and I forgot to do it. But I will say that as much as I appreciate the recommendation from whoever said it in the comments, I do not like this at all. I tried it plain, like just black, and I tried it with some coffee creamer, and I don't like it. I don't know, it's just not, it's just different. It's very bold and smooth, very coffee-y tasting, and I think I like my iced coffee to taste more like cream and sugar than actual coffee. I don't know, but I appreciate the recommendation. This is slightly off topic for today's video, but I checked my P.O. box today and I got this letter in the mail, and it said, please open on camera, and it looks like it's written by a little kid. So I haven't done an unboxing of like viewer mail in a long time because it gets a little overwhelming, to be honest with you guys, but let's there were some stickers in here that fell out, a little skateboard sticker, and that one has my name on the back of it, and then this one has Haley's name on the back of it, and it's like a little scrunchy sticker. But this says, hi Harry Tornado and Haley, and she actually spelled Haley's name right. Me and my parents love your channel. We watch you every day. P.S. Tell Mose I said hi. Mose, come here. I have something to tell you. These people say hello to you. I guess it's Matt and Misty and Shelby. They all say hello. He says hello too. So thank you guys so much, Shelby, Misty, and Matt. I appreciate the letter. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna give Mose his toy that we got at the bins today. Mose, what's this? I think it squeaks. Come get it. If you guys watched yesterday's video, you know that we picked up this Russell crew neck sweater, made in USA, vintage. It did have a couple stains on the front, but I just pulled it out of the dryer, and I don't know if you can see, but it's totally stain free. It all came out. I did have to wash it twice, but I used some OxyClean stain remover and it's good to go. And I said, with stuff like this, like cool blank vintage stuff or like tie-dye stuff, we usually like to embroider our Support Your Friends logo on it. It looks like that, just in case you don't know. I've got I own the copyright to this image, Support Your Friends, so we put it on all of our merch and shirts and things like that. I have this embroidery machine over here that we got maybe like a year ago or so, something like that, and it's great. It's very expensive, but it allows us to make our own custom merch, which I think is pretty cool. There are a few steps to setting up a piece before it's embroidered. You have to put it inside one of these frames with some like backing material to keep the threads in place, but once it's in there and in the machine, and you should be good to go. You can drop the foot thing, leg, foot, whatever that's called. I've got my Support Your Friends in design in there, and we should be able to just start it. It takes about 17 minutes to do a whole design, but it ends up looking pretty cool. While the sweatshirt's working over here, I've got these 2 pairs of shoes that we picked up at Salvation Army today. This pair can probably just be cleaned up with the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. It looks to be like the dirt is pretty superficial. This pair of Brooks may need a little bit more scrubbing, but I still think we can get them pretty clean. So let's see what we can do. So I just cleaned one of each of these pairs of shoes. I'm going to show you like a before and after so you can see really how much better they look. Like this is obviously the unclean one. It's got a nice brown tint to it, and this is the clean one. It took me It actually took me longer to take the laces out of the shoe than it did to actually clean it. I mean, we just hit it with a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. I also use this brush. I think it's actually a paint stripping brush from Warner or what something that starts with a W. It's on Amazon for like less than $5. It's got like some steel bristles up top so you can clean the bottoms of shoes. It's got the nylon here for the uppers, and it's even got a little pointy end so you can use it to like dig rocks and stuff out of the bottom. This is like the best shoe cleaning tool I've ever used. And we just use like some of this OxiClean Max Force stain remover or Dawn dish soap, or any type of shoe cleaner works. I think it's more about the brush, honestly, than the cleaner. But you can see this one came out really, really nicely. This is probably like a $30 or $40 pair of shoes right here, and a lot better looking than this one with all the gunk in the bottom. Same thing over here. This is the old one, all the dirt along the side and just overall dinginess. And then this is what it looks like once it's nice and clean. Again, the whole process for both shoes probably took me like 10 minutes, like 5 minutes per shoe, if that. And it just makes the world of difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean the other pairs, and we'll be done with shoes for today. And hopefully by then the sweater will be done. The sweater is done. I've got to take it out of a little frame thing here. And there you have it, folks. Turned out pretty cool. It's still got a little like frame indentation where the frame was, but that usually goes away after a couple hours or so. I got it all trimmed up, looks really nice. Looks just like the sign over there. Russell Athletic, made in USA. Paid $5.75 for this, and now hopefully it'll go for about $30 to $40 or so in the auction. I forgot to record an intro when I was walking outside, but I've come to another Goodwill. Just found this cool shirt. The tag is Macintosh Seymour. Never heard of that brand before, but it's like a little Western style long sleeve shirt. Looks to be in great condition. Just checked it for stains, holes, didn't see anything. It'll be $4.75. I'll go ahead and grab it. Couldn't find anything else in that Goodwill, so we just got the one shirt, but it is pretty cool. $4.75. It's not like a Wrangler pearl snap or anything like that, but I think the pattern will do really well, so I'm excited about that. So I think that's gonna do it for day 2 of this series. Again, every single item we got today is gonna be for sale in our Whatnot auction at the end of the series. You guys can go ahead and click the link down below, sign up for Whatnot if you haven't already. You can actually click the link down below under that, and you can see the actual Whatnot auction that's scheduled. You can go in and actually look for items that you're interested in and go ahead and pre-bid. Mose and I are very thankful that you guys are watching these videos and helping us support this cause. We greatly appreciate it. You're the best, and we will see you tomorrow. That's perfect timing.